Movie is known as the worst animated movie of all time, with an IMDb rating of 3.4, a Google's review rating of 2.7, and a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 6%. That is a big... I have seen this movie before. It's just been a while. I remember I really liked it back in the day, so much so that I have a DVD and some old pajamas that don't fit me up anymore. I got a question for you guys. Who even uses emojis anymore? Just me personally, I like to use emoticons because they're just so much more easier to access than emojis. This is super unimportant, that back when this movie first came out, I'd always say, it's not a real text message without an emoji. So my text messages, the rare occasions when I got to send them, always ended up looking like this. Anyway, getting back on topic, like I said earlier, I have a DVD of the Emoji Movie, and I wanted to review it on my channel to see if it was really as crappy as everyone said. So last night, I got out my freaking big DVD player, watched it in my bed, and let me just tell you, if I watch something, wow. I don't want to spoil the entire video, but it was, oh my crap. Anyway, we're just gonna get into this kind of somewhat disaster that this movie was without spoiling the rest of the video, so see you there. Let's start the video. To save you some time on this part of the video, I'm just gonna say this about every character I'm gonna mention here. Try hard. Every character is the triest hard of the triest hards. Get the triest harding character or person you know and multiply it by 1 million because they tried. Every character is such a tryhard. It's annoying. So Gene, he's a very energetic guy, just very excited. Kind of a generic character. He's the main character and is just super generic. He sounds like the male version of JoJo Siwa. Just gonna throw that out there.
Hey everyone, it's JoJo!
That's my home. Textopolis.
High Five. Why is he just a dad? He was such a weird character, I swear. Jailbreak's probably my favorite. She's like Gas Membrane, but you injected a princess into her, but then it makes this boring, generic character. But I kind of liked her, and... Okay, so the villain, Smiler. She's the smiling emoji, the iconic and once again generic one. So the thing with Smiler, they tried to make her an insane character, mentally insane character. And the weird thing about me is that I oddly like the mentally insane characters, but yeah, they were just really forcing it out there, and all she was just this insane maniac. If you're gonna make an insane maniac, give some depth to the insane maniac, and just don't make them insane maniac. I swear, this villain had so much potential. Actually, no, she didn't. I take that back. She had no potential. They just should have done something completely different. Did this movie even need a villain? Also, she's voiced by Maya Rudolph, and I'm a bit mad at her right now because of that whole M&M scandal. So, the worst thing about this movie that I can currently say at the moment is the comedy. The comedy is so incredibly bad. So, first of all, a lot of, fart jokes. I get, with the poop emoji, I get that they really wanted to push him out there because he's such an icon and people would get mad if he wasn't there. But, did they really have to be that gross?
I know it was an accident. We all have accidents.
You're so soft, Poop.
Not too soft, I hope.
I was so disappointed by their interpretation of YouTube. I don't think Alex is logged into YouTube. What is this? I get that they couldn't use real creators' content, but okay, maybe they could. They could probably just ask famous creators if they could use their content. This movie was just so incredibly cringy. Was I the only one who noticed that they were talking in hashtags for the entire movie? When I booted up the DVD for this movie, I was greeted by this face. Everyone except Gene looks like they want to ask me out, and Gene looks like he's attempting to look like Cure Sky, but is so badly failing at this. Let's talk about the app interpretation, shall we? They were so rude to Facebook. This is not what Facebook is like, right? Right? I swear, I don't know what it is. Chinese Twitter? That was so cute. We're gonna skip the hacker app because I don't know what to say about that. Candy Crush was just straight to the point and delicious. Last I checked on my 5 Just Dance games I have on my Nintendo Switch, this is not how you play Just Dance. You cannot die in Just Dance. It's one of those few video games where there's no murder. You do not get to move forward. And I know you might be not thinking of the mobile. This is not how you play mobile. I've played that one too. So surprisingly, the animation in this movie actually wasn't this bad. May I remind you that the company who made this actually made Spider-Verse? You probably didn't want to be reminded of that. But yeah, the animation is actually pretty good. I stated earlier that Candy Lane looks delicious, and I mean it. Like, I could take that entire scene and downright consume it. There's also just a lot of like bright, colorful scenes that were really pleasing to the eye. So yeah, animation's pretty good. But the animation renders, on the other hand, I guess this is what you get when you give emojis limbs. Of course, there's no way to not make this cursed. This was just destined to be a bit cursed. Not even the humans look good. They look so cartoony. And every time you pause this movie, you get like the goofiest frame of all of animation. To demonstrate, let's get a montage, shall we? So, my overall thoughts on this movie, it was pretty flavorless, except a hint of cringe. This movie was so cringy, and that's really all I can say about it. Animation was good, but it could have been used to make something else. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This is my first time doing an animated movie review. I hope to do more in the future. I just don't know if I'll have a time. I want to do a Q&A for my 300 subscribers special, but I can only do it if I get enough questions, and I currently don't have enough questions. So if you have anything you want to ask me, head down to the community post in the description and ask your questions. If you like this video, I also make videos on Precure, Invdaer, Undertale, Sanrio, and Steven Universe. Thanks for watching!